Good evening, folks. Tonight I'm going to discuss a true TV movie that occurred in the early 80s. You could probably find the movie either on YouTube or on, reruns on TV. That's when the movie came out. It is entitled David. This is quite a distressing story. It actually happened when I was, I guess, late teens, early 20s, 1983, so early 21 years old, I guess. There was a husband and wife who were having custody issues with him. The mom was played by Bernadette Peters, and she's usually a comedy actress. She was wonderful as a serious actress in a drama. She did a wonderful job. I didn't recognize the actor who played little David himself or his actual father, but the mom's boyfriend, Dan Luria, was the father on that show, The Wonder Years, and he plays a cop in the movie. So what's happening is that David's dad, his birth dad, who's divorced from the mom, keeps trying to negotiate for time to see David. They're going back and forth, and she finally agrees to let him. He can't keep a steady job or anything. She finally lets him have him for a day or so. Little did David or his mom know, Dad was planning to take him for longer than a day. And David's like, "What's going on?" He says, "Oh, I'm taking you to Disneyland," without Mom's permission or anything, just to get David happy and looking forward to something. After constantly driving for days across country from Brooklyn, New York to, I guess, Anaheim, California, they finally make it there, but it is raining like crazy, and it rains for days. And David just keeps saying, "When can we go to Disney? When can we go to Disney?" The father's like, "We have to wait for the rain to stop." He puts things on the TV in the motel room. He takes him to eat, tries to get his mind off of it. And then after a while, he's saying, "I want to go home." By now, Mom is totally freaking out. Actually, she was freaking out after the first day. She keeps trying to call his apartment, no answer. Meanwhile, she has a full-time job she's got to go to. She's supporting her little boy. And she's having to take off work and stuff. Luckily, they're understanding. She's calling the police. She's calling whoever she can, her boyfriend, her friend, whatever. The cop, he's trying to do what he can. This was before cell phones, okay? At least before the average Joe had a cell phone, early 80s. Finally, she gets a phone call from the boy's dad, her ex-husband. To be a total jerk and to, I guess, get revenge against the mom, he gives David a sleeping pill so he'll get tired. He pours gas on the boy when he's sleeping and sets the damn hotel room on fire. By some miracle, David survives. The idiot father takes off. David survives, although he has burns over 90% of his body. Please excuse the quality of the picture of David, head to toe, bandaged. It was very hard to find an uncopyrighted picture. They just wouldn't pull up for some reason. But he was covered head to toe in bandages. And he went through months, if not actually years, of surgeries and plastic surgeries and whatnot. People around the country were very kind, donating over $100,000 for his treatments. And the Shriners Hospital performed a lot of the surgeries. If there's ever an organization you want to give to, that would be a good one. Just my opinion, right? When he first saw his own face in a mirror, which didn't happen for many months after after he was in the hospital. He freaked out and said, "I look like a monster." I mean, poor little boy, he's 6 years old, you know. With time, he got very, very brave. His mom was very brave. The mom's friend, cop friend, was able to stay in Los Angeles for a while, but he had to eventually go back to work. And she stayed with David until they were ready to leave the hospital, at least for the first time. And there was a crowd outside waiting, cheering him on. This picture, I tried to find the creepiest one I could. And I guess this one fits the bill. I didn't know if I could pull up a picture of the real father. That dude went to jail for quite a long time. Not long enough, in my opinion, though. The father got 25 years to life. That wasn't enough. But when David got a little older, he said he never wanted to see his father again. Later on in life, of course, he still had the scars, but they had, all the surgeries had helped it a lot. But, he became famous. He changed his name a couple times, and then he finally settled on Dave. He actually became a rapper, a DJ. He was into art, and he became kind of famous and got a following of his own. Unfortunately, Dave died at the age of 42 in 2018. The obituary says of natural causes. Another thing that I read said pneumonia. Now, having all that damage to your body, that had to have some long-lasting effects. And that boy, I will never forget that story. It makes us be thankful for what we have, doesn't it? The movie was done wonderfully. I mean, it was so heart-wrenching, and all the acting in it was excellent. You could probably see it on YouTube in parts. I think I did see it on there. And I hope that you'll go and watch it. And until then, I will see you next time, and I'll be back next week with another true movie. God bless. Love you. Bye-bye.